Okay, Ryan, walk me through your process a little bit on when you come up and approach a putt, right? We've got about a, I don't know, 15, 12 footer for birdie. Very nice second shot. Control the distance. Talk to me about your process just a little bit.
Well, I try to look at it from both angles, try to see how the green's breaking, and then just trying to get a feel of how the putt's going to roll on the green with the grain.
Mm-hmm.
And
All right.
then, yeah.
Cool. Let's see you do it. Good putt. Ooh, okay. Easy par, right? However, right, we're going to talk real quick. Couple of things. Obviously, we're out here doing a lesson, right? So, you know, you don't have to worry about other people's balls and marking your ball. However, a couple of things I would love to see you do. How do you know necessarily if you misread that putt or if you hit a bad putt, meaning you didn't strike it with a square putter face? There's no real way to know, right? Kinda. I mean, yeah, maybe you might get a feel for, oh, you know, my putter face was open. Oh, I pulled it, blah, blah. Why don't you, right? Why wouldn't we want to copy the best players in the world, right? And I would venture to say it's at least 90% or more line up the golf ball on the side, right? Every golf ball manufacturer is now putting lines on the side. They're putting arrows. You'll see pros go in and they put a big Sharpie mark, and there's even golf balls like that Q-Star Divide ball has, you know, TaylorMade's got a stripe. Callaway has a triple track, right? Let's line the ball up at our starting point, right? So obviously you knew this was breaking right, correct? Okay, one other thing I'd challenge you to do. I saw you reading it with your eyes. Let's try to read the green with our feet. Your eyes sometimes pick up things in the distance that could screw you up. If I read this with my feet and I stand here, I know this foot is higher than this foot, right? We see that as we go on our line. That means the ball has to, it's impossible not to go that way, correct? If this foot is higher than this.
Yeah.
So let's try to do that and then line up the ball. The reason why it's going to give you feedback. If you hit the putt and it rolls perfectly end over end over end over end, right? You see that like rolling train track or whatever, that ball is rolling, and you miss on the low side, you know you hit a good putt, your putter was square, right? But you didn't play enough break, so it was a misread. If you put it up there, right, and you hit it and it doesn't go end over end and you miss to the right, guess what? Your putter was open or closed. So it gives you great feedback, right? And the other thing I think it does for me is it really frees up your mind. To make a putt, you got to get two things right, the speed and the line. So if I've already done my line before I step over the ball, I already did half my homework. Half that equation is over. I'm done. My line is done. Now I get over it, it's just speed, right? So you're gonna get feedback, you're gonna free up your mind, you're gonna make more putts, all right? Not a bad par, but just a little something to think about. Again, when you start getting to the level where you're at as a 6 handicap, and you wanna get there where you're shooting par, the line becomes very, very minuscule, right? Little things here and there in a round of 18, if you can save 2 or 3 strokes, that handicap's gonna go down. So it's little things.